Knows what it's like to go into Poppy's Pond.
Caddied for Sun Young Yu.
Walking with purpose, Lydia Ko. Walking up to her second. Well, you talking about that last putt that she had for par. She's had several of them. Go back to the 11th, where she was in trouble there. Scrambled to this point and made it. Did 11 under. That's when Jutanagar got it to 12. So from that point forward, having to keep pace, Jude.
Yeah, missed the green here at 13, way to the left.
16, not a lengthy one, but a must-make most likely at that point. A little slider too.
It'll make you take a quick breath, and this was a slider to the right. Not a simple putt at all.
Most players, you go, they can't keep making those. You can't keep putting themselves in that position and make them. The great ones do. Somehow in major championships and in these moments.
It's all about making that one or two or three that really matter.
I don't know how you learn it. I'm not sure you do, but the great ones have that ability in those moments. It rise to that. Give yourself a chance, Charlie.
She always says it's not life and death, and she putted it like it wasn't life and death. Wow.
Folks, it's the game like that. 3 straight rounds of 69 to finish up at 11 under.
Her first LPGA experience was as a 10-year-old. She played in the Pro-Am at the Rico Women's British Open at Royal Lytham in St. Anne's, and I very much remember this little girl back then.
16-year-old amateur here in 2012, her first professional event.
Two-time Solheim Cup player, Curtis Cup player. She's had a lot of experience.
Holborn on the side of her shirt there, where the women's British Open Championship will be held.
152. Bit of downwind and got to adjust it. Yep.
I just grip it short.
Okay.
Lydia Ko was going to give me a heart attack. She had a wood out looking to go for it, and it was 202 just to make the carry off the downhill line. I wasn't liking it too much, but has decided just to lay up. And honestly, I think that was a good play.
Agree with it, Jude?
Yeah, well, it's a perfect layup, and what I do think is Lydia Ko can make 4 from there. And the chance of making 3 is pretty slim.
And she is one behind, at least for the moment. We'll see. It'll be interesting. Back to 17. I'll tell you what will be interesting.
That's 6 onto that is 61. 61, 28, 89. So about. You got 4 behind to the bottom of the slope and 9 in total.
89 pin?
Yeah, about 6 short of the pin with a slight downhill. So that's 83. 83, it goes slightly down to the chin.
84.
Yeah, that's all you need. 84.
Wouldn't help me.
Yeah. See the flags behind the green? There's just a little bit of help, probably 3 yards. And then adjusted like 79. You want to land like half a yard left.
Boy, how good are you? You want to land half a yard left.
Pretty precise.
It's intelligent enough to warn danger from virtually anywhere.
That would be it.
I guess you're pretty good. Wow, what a shot.
Precision to the end. Ko, number 1 in the world, can get it to 12 under.
People talk about what you learn losing. You learn an awful lot winning. And Lydia Ko has learned a lot about how to make that and she's learned a lot about how to handle it.
So after making that walk, here we are, and it's a whole lot more fun learning it while you win. Ji Chun, remember this is her second up to this point. She did take a drop, so this will be her third shot coming up.
And the ball is up. It's in a bad lie, but the stance is very precarious on the rocks. Has to use the bank to go high and then let it drop down to the hole.
Might have to hold it. And good effort. That would get her to 11 under and a share of the lead as it stands right now. Remember, you've got Ko in there very close. You know, you think about what she's done today with the par saves, a couple of early birdies, that's it. But those putts to hang around, you're down 2, it's slipping away, someone else is running away with it, or at least threatening to, and yet here she stands at the end with a putt to take a one-shot lead.
Well, that's what, in the best case scenario, if you're playing really well, that a plotter does. They just don't ever go away. Even though they're not playing their very best, they find a way to not go away. What I love about Lydia Ko, and what I love about a lot of players who are very good, is this strong will that they have. And you see it in Lydia Ko, but you don't see it in a pain sort of way. You see it in a very pleasant way, that her will is there, and make no mistake.
What must be going on underneath? Because she just won't let it go. She will not give in. It's got to be maddening to try to play against her. Chun for birdie.
One more time, Terry.
Yes. And at the moment, in a share of the lead.
And there's a young woman that's mentally strong. We've seen that all day today and all week for that matter.
We saw it last year in a major championship. The U.S. Women's Open. Just getting things started. Okay, so we're going to go through the full routine. Lydia Ko for birdie and a one-shot advantage. Top of the leaderboard for Lydia Ko, who just was relentless today. Would not go away, even though it looked like it was in someone else's hands midway through. In the clubhouse at 12 under. Today's coverage is brought to you by ANA. And feel like to have two hands reaching out and within inches of that trophy to see it all fall away.
You're trying to put on the face that you know you have to put on, but your stomach has just fallen out. It is so hard. It is such a deflated feeling. And I don't suppose it's going to be today, but I'm glad so many people got to see Aria play golf.
And for Lydia Ko, it is back to back in two different ways. Weeks on the LPGA Tour and major championships. She won the Evian to become the youngest ever to win an LPGA major, and now she is the youngest to win two. I've got a feeling that run's not going to stop.
She carries it. She's an ambassador for golf and an ambassador.
Let the pronunciation of her name as we send it over to Karen with Lydia.
Lydia, what a fantastic performance, and I'm almost speechless for everybody watching how well you held it together coming down the stretch. Did you have any idea on what was going on whilst you were out there making those putts for par?
There were some putts that said, hey, if you hold this, you've still got a chance. But, I didn't really get to see the leaderboard or, what the girls behind was doing until 17. And I saw that, Aria was 4 under for the day, through 15. So I said, hey, I need to get my game going, make this up and down on 17 and, try and, go for it on 2 or, make a birdie on 18 to give myself a chance. But, this has been a long week. I'm proud that, I was able to make those, clutch putts, especially on the back 9. But, it's a pretty amazing feeling, and just to see the poppies pond, it's pretty surreal.
Youngest player in LPGA history to win 2 majors. When you started your LPGA career, did you ever think you would be in this position?
No. I just wanted to enjoy playing on the tour. It was always my dream to play on the LPGA. So, just being here, being in this position, I knew it was a dream come true. So, for these amazing things to be happening, it's unbelievable. But I think it also motivates me to work harder and, try and put myself in, good position and contention whenever I can.
And what kind of jump are you going to do?
I never really imagined it. I always saw the poppies pond and I said, man, that's such a clear water, you don't exactly know how, but I don't know. I'm going to think of something funny or good, just as long as I don't break anything.
Well, I'm excited to see it. Many congratulations. Fantastic performance, Lydia.
Thank you.
And as when Judy goes to dinner, paparazzi.
Score was, but I can't understand the caddy saying I'm not going to say anything to her just yet.
Kia shot of the day. Ko at third said, what, about half a yard?
Yeah, he said half a yard left.
Yeah, that would be half a yard left. She's coaching. I know it made you shake your head then, and it did again now watching the replay.
A man named Guy Wilson in New Zealand and our friend